Yeah, all right. Let me very gladly welcome you to our last virtual class. This is a wonderful doctoral group from University of Burundi and a handful from Nigeria. Today is 19th day of July 2018, and I think we have gone some way in our work. This course started April 16th, and we have run full cycle. I'm just opening my timetable for April 16th. We'll run full cycle in terms of a 13-week course. Yeah, this is you can see the timetable for April 16 to 20, where we had our lesson 1. And then let me now go see July 16 to 20, 3 full months. 3 full months. And I think, 3 full months. So this is where we are now. It's been quite wonderful to have the class. So the purpose of this last virtual meeting at a classroom, as you know, is to take our reflections on the course. And as I circulated to you earlier, what we want to do is to just have 3 slides. Slide number 1 will be on your strengths of the delivery mode, what you enjoyed the most compared to face-to-face. And the second slide, weaknesses of the delivery mode. And then number 3, suggestions for improvement. I'm happy that we have been able to receive very many slides, many submissions from you all. And as we normally do, we're going to begin with the person who submitted first. And that person, of course, is, let me see, as I indicated earlier, that person is Pamphile, Pambasi Pamphile. Dr. Pamphile, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm ready, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. So let me load your slide. And then as we notice, we're going to have 3 minutes to run the presentation. Just hang on a minute. Yeah, your slide has loaded. So you have just 3 minutes for the 3 slides. So over to you, Dr. Mpambasi.
Yes, sir. My name is Pamphile Mabasi. Slide 1, strengths of the delivery mode of this course. What I enjoyed the most and the comparability with the face-to-face. The delivery mode of this course allowed me to reconcile my salary with this training because I choose the rhythm and the moment at which I studied, unlike face-to-face, which requires the presence in class.
Yeah.
It allowed me to work independently.
Yes, carry on. Yes, we are waiting for you.
I followed it at home or in my office as opposed to the face-to-face when we met of curiosity and research because it arises to me my knowledge, unlike the face-to-face when we obtain content.
Yes, with the material provided by the professor. Yes.
Face-to-face where you do not go back to the professor. Finally, since this course is delivered online, all doctoral students will follow it at the same time without overlapping, each one being at home or at his office.
Okay.
Unlike the face-to-face session where you are in class with the possible inconvenience and limiting the number of learners for learning. Weaknesses of the delivery mode.
Yes.
The application of the computer tools and the possible issues. For me, it was difficult to follow the test result of virtual class.
Yeah.
I have never started application before.
Okay.
I got used to it.
Good.
The of time due to lack of supervision Sometimes I took the course in a hurry, prepared for home discussion and the quiz, unlike the face-to-face, where we are sure that all the students are following the course given the code, students that quite.
Good.
I have later also contact with trainers.
Yes.
There was very few PhD students were able to quiz and discussion forum as the platform was start to access.
Okay, you have 1 more minute. 1 more minute.
So that we can give us to catch up with, but unfortunately, it did not answer us.
1 more minute. Go to suggestions for improvement.
Suggestion for improvement.
Yes.
If it's a case where one or more doctor students have parties to post the forum on the platform to do the quiz or to access on Skype for the virtual class,
okay,
the teacher should respond to their appeal.
Very good.
And for the quiz, we do not have the number of points because we do it in a hurry.
Okay.
It would be necessary to increase the time and give, for example, 20 minutes for the quiz.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Dr. Pamphil Pambasi. Very happy with your presentation and your suggestions for improvement. Now we're moving on to the next person. That is Richard Danshimiye. Richard, are you there? I can see you are there. Richard, yeah. Richard, please make your presentation.
You already download the copy?
Go ahead. Don't worry about whether I've downloaded or not. You should know I have. Please go on.
Okay. Greetings for everyone.
Greetings.
Then, I would like to begin by the strength. The course was very well structured.
Okay.
And it was very rewarding. It means it was beneficial and advantageous, and it was articulated on really needs of PhD students. And also the model focused on PhD availability and the regular online evaluation improved the PhD ICT knowledge. In addition, the strength of this course that we had excellent professor intended here for equities and pronunciation. See, I'll be short. In one word, first was with. As witnesses, we statements or there was no receipt evaluation. And in case of cuts, international break, evaluation was and no possibility to be do. In the end, fitness the last cuts and internet connection.
Very good.
That's taken to this student.
Wonderful.
Okay. To organize catch up for research and to assessment to record maps step by step for students are doing evaluation. So the one the suggestion is
Thank you, Richard, for your wonderful presentation and suggestions for improvement. We're going now to Dr. Kito Gabriel. Dr. Kito Gabriel, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, very nice. So please make your presentation, your 3 slides. We're ready for you.
Yes. Good morning, everyone.
Your slide 2, strengths of the delivery mode. Just go straight on. Dr. Kito, go on to slide 2, quick.
Yes.
Dr. Kito, I'm going to present for you. You are wasting time. I'm going to present for you. You are wasting time. Now, what Dr. Kito said about the strengths of the delivery mode is that the course was well structured, enriching, and had much more to contribute to the mastery of ICT tools. So, Dr. Okito, continue from there and be quick.
Yes, all doctoral students could use it all day and anytime.
Yes.
Recording of the best possible and all we doctoral students review their assessment whenever and wherever they want.
Okay.
The time profit for each lesson was reasonable and
Yes.
all it to follow the regularity and applicability of our doctoral student register for this course.
Good.
The teacher has a good command of his course and is very good at responses into the point, the event, the week, as last link something
Thank you very much.
from
Slide 3.
the weakness of the deliver mode. Yes, the weakness of the deliver mode.
Yes.
No catch-up questions organization for doctoral students who have experiences connection problem, pulling the power cut on the day of the evaluation.
Okay.
Suggestion for improvement. It would be a good feature for the lecture of this course. Organize catch-up session for all the doctoral students
Okay.
who had missing on our their evaluation independently of their wishes.
Good.
In order to all our doctoral students who have no been had evaluated their appliance made their jobs
Good.
and regularly at course. It would be better for the director of the doctoral school to always use this teaching system ITC for over course to make everyone feel comfortable in doctoral training.
All right. That is very, very good. I will pass that
you
on
very
to,
much.
thank you very much. We'll pass that on to Professor Shabani. Very good suggestion that Dr. Okito has made and the others too presented before. This is very, very nice. So let us proceed now to Bugoma, Dr. Bugoma. What kind of file is this? Let me just see. Am I able to open this? Let's see, yeah. Dr. Bugoma, are you there, madam?
Yes, I'm there. Good morning, everybody.
Yes, very good. 3 slides. Good morning to you. Go ahead very quickly. Your slide 1 is running.
Okay. For me, I have to present the strength of the delivery mode of the course. So, special the course itself is unique and special in Doctoral School of Burundi.
Okay.
In that way that the course responds to the need of PhD students of Doctoral School.
Okay.
As we know, this course is the first course in Burundi.
Sure.
So the course is well organized and well delivered. The content of the lesson are comprehensive and the video of the classes are very, very clear.
Thank you.
The other point, the professor itself is very talented and professional.
Is that
He
true?
used a very
Is that
clear
true?
English. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I have to say something. Before we begin the class, I was very, very worried. I said, oh my God, how are you going to do this course in the English? You don't know English, like you don't know the good English. But after like beginning, now the professor is very talented and professional, so you don't have to like worry with English.
Thank you.
The other point, I enjoy all the part of the course, but lesson on time. There was no need to rush with time. I followed comfortably the lesson when I had time.
Good.
So for the weakness
Yes.
of delivered mode of this course,
Okay.
first for lesson, we have lack of didactic materials such
Okay.
as electronic books, articles, and similar.
Good.
For the forum, some discussion was too long and boring.
Okay.
If I have to be honest. And for the virtual class, we have lack of enough time to prepare and present the PowerPoint slide for the virtual class.
Good.
And also we have no strong enough internet connection for everyone.
All right.
That one is also a weakness. And for the quiz, we have lack of many chances to pass the test.
All right.
Once you have submitted, it's over.
All right.
You don't have no more like attempts
Yeah.
submitting.
All
This one
Thank you
And
very much, Dr.
I think
Bugoma.
if I have to go like quickly on suggestions
Yes, yes,
for
yes,
improvement,
yes,
first, like we need other material, didactic material such as
yes.
electronic books, articles, similar journals, and others. And we need also a limit of word for discussion forum,
Okay,
so everybody can write what is like understand by everyone.
okay,
Another, we need there is need of enough time to prepare and present PowerPoint slides of a virtual class.
okay.
Another point is the need of strong internet connection for everyone. I don't know how we are going to do this because it
Yeah.
depends our environmental area, but we try.
All right. Your time is up now. Thank you very
And
much,
the last
Dr.
thing
Bugoma.
is
Thank you
attendance
very much. Thank
meeting.
you. Now, very
Thank you
wonderful.
very
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you also very much. We go now to Doris Simpa. Dr. Doris Simpa, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, go ahead,
Good
please.
morning,
Don't
everyone.
waste the time. Good morning. Please carry on quickly.
I go straight to the strength of the delivery model for the course.
Yes.
The accessibility to lessons, discussion forum, and quiz was convenient and flexible.
Okay.
We had the opportunity to follow the lessons, to participate in the discussion forum and the quiz at any time.
Okay.
The delivery mode of the course allowed us to balance studies, works, and family commitments. However, this is not possible in face-to-face course.
Okay. Yeah, please carry on. There's some interference.
The lessons and topic for discussion forum and the quiz were well organized and designed. The lessons contain many explanations and illustrations which helped us understand the content of the course.
Okay.
The video was well clear and of high quality. The language used during the course delivery was plain and accessible.
Okay.
In addition, the topics for discussion forum and questions in the quiz were clear.
Okay.
The delivery mode of the course helped us improve computer skills.
Absolutely.
Participation in lessons, discussion forums, and the quiz required us to download videos on Google, to create and share documents on Skype or other media. Unfortunately, this is not possible in face-to-face course. A face-to-face class does not necessarily require the incorporation of sharing videos, audios, or other documents.
Okay.
The delivery mode of the lessons did not allow direct interaction between us and
Yes.
the facilitators.
Yes.
Ask questions to the lessons and the
Yes.
facilitator will check whether we have understood the lesson through questions and answers sessions. The topics for discussion were there. Marks will use feedback to those who contributed to the discussion.
Okay.
Would not get a feedback which could have helped us mistakes related to content, organization ideas, and administration style. But
Yes.
there was no word given for each contribution.
Okay.
Virtual class were not easy, especially at the beginning of the class.
Okay.
When doing the quiz, it was not possible to discuss the test of web programs of computer breakdown or cut the list of
Very good. So, suggestions for improvement quickly. Suggestions for improvement.
Provide feedback on the contribution to discussion forums.
Okay.
Instead, not and how test takers start the text there are of forecast, computer breakdown, and the loss of text processing. Give students opportunity to ask questions lessons during the class.
Okay.
This is the end of.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wonderful. Wonderful. Some people are using some devices that are clogging this system.
Should turn off his video.
Yeah. I cannot even see. Just give a minute. Okay, that's all done now. We're continuing. we've taken Clement was impact. Can we take let's see. We've taken Clement. We're taking now Akad Nduwi Mana. Dr. Nduwi Mana, are you standing by?
Yes, I'm here.
Wonderful. So let's load your PowerPoint file, and then you can switch on your video so that
it is on.
well, I can. Oh yeah. I can see you here. Very good. So you have the floor, Doctor. Please present.
Thank you, Professor, to leave the floor. I'm going straightforward to the strengths of the delivery mode.
Yes.
And I focused on the lesson videos because they are the core, I believe, of the course. The lesson videos are recorded in high quality voice and image.
Good.
And they are short, comprehensive,
good,
and recorded in a very accessible language.
Thank you.
The objectives in each lesson are well stated and achieved.
Good.
And to explain the lessons, the facilitator of the course makes use of practical examples
Good.
that are context-based.
Yes.
He also does not rely on previously recorded videos.
Yes.
He rather makes use of freshly recorded videos that are designed to fit the context of University of Burundi Doctoral School.
You are very correct in doing manner. Yes.
The rest of videos, the weekly tests, and the discussion forum are attended to at one's convenience.
All right. Weaknesses.
Since the delivery mode is very good, I did not notice many weaknesses, but these are some.
Okay, no problem.
Virtual classes, sometimes they are noisy, especially at the beginning of the class. Regarding the discussion forum, some quotes in the discussion forum are too long, and this makes it hard to follow all posts.
Okay.
Regarding weekly quizzes, while doing the tests, there may be technical problems such as loss of network signal, power cut, or computer breakdown. And when these problems occur, the test taker is not marked, so carefully follow the lesson.
Okay.
These are suggestions for improvement, encouraging the students or doctoral students to be in noise-free environment when in virtual classes.
Yeah.
Second, set a weight limit for each post in the discussion forum by encouraging doctoral students to be precise and
Yes.
concise.
Yes.
Add, if possible, a resume option so that when there is a technical problem, the quiz taker
Yes.
can get a second chance to resume what or she taught.
Yeah.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you very much. Wonderful. That's good. That is good. Wonderful. Yes, thank you, one and all. So that's fine. So we're going to Pacific. Pacific, are you there? Pacific is not here, so we go on to Damilari. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Akad, can you take off your video?
Yes.
Okay, Damilari, switch on your video and let's have your presentation.
All right, sir.
Yes, we are listening. Okay, that's fine. So please go on. Damilari, you don't have more. You are. I'm counting your time already.
Yes, I'm ready, Professor. Yeah.
No, well, I'll pass to Damilari. You have the floor. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Good morning, all. I'm moving to the strengths of the delivery mode of the course and comparing it to the face-to-face. I would say the outline was the objective of the course was well achieved as stated from the beginning, and also it was well delivered. It was well structured and organized. Looking at lesson 1 to lesson 9, everything was followed sequentially. And also, there was constant and direct communication between Professor Peter Okebukola, the facilitator of the course, and doctoral students, meaning that you can always send him a mail or the Skype or through the Skype call and everything, and a regular virtual class on Fridays. And also, there was regular evaluation every Friday for students to keep up their knowledge and how well they understand any particular lesson. Moving on to the next one, the course materials could be accessed online anytime, which is a great advantage. Also, you can always log into your portal or just check on YouTube to access the videos. And also, it has actually in general improved my knowledge of ICT generally. I can
Very
do
good.
that, okay, lots of things that I was unable to do before the beginning of the course. Now I can. Then moving on to the weaknesses,
Yes.
I would say at times, since no technology is 100% perfect, there
Sure.
are times that weak internet connection disrupts my connection and accessing materials online, which prevents me at times from meeting the deadline. And also, I just wish if it's possible that the course materials
Yes.
could be made available in a form,
Yes.
in a written form, because you can only access it through video.
Sure.
So meaning that if you're not well settled or in a quiet environment, you can't access it or generally enjoy it.
Okay.
Then moving on to the last slide, which is
Good.
suggestion for improvement. Number one, I would like to propose that if it's possible, make the course materials available in PDF so that
Sure.
you can easily read without actually watching or streaming the video online.
Okay.
Then the last one, students should be able to access the lesson. Like yesterday, I tried accessing the previous lessons on my portal, but I couldn't until I had to go to YouTube. Some might not really remember the particular lesson or the type of that lesson, so they have to like go through and solve some other stress. But in whole, it has been a wonderful experience, and I'm grateful for the opportunity
Thank you.
that I've been given to join the course.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Damilare. Thank you very much. You are already in the office, but I can see you are presenting from the office.
Yes, sir.
Well, wonderful. Thank you very much. Now, Pacific, are you here now? Okay, we move on to Oda Kayond. Oda Kayond, are you there?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, no, Pacific. No, we're jumping you again.
Hearing me?
No, Pacific, we're jumping you again. You should be ready like Boy Scout. Be ready all the time. So I'm doing Oda Kayond now. Oda Kayond, you have the floor.
Good morning, Professor.
Good morning.
Good morning, dear colleagues.
First of all, no, hold on. First of all, listen. Oda Kayond, first of all, we wanted only 3 slides. You have 4 slides. Don't worry. Just go on.
The advantages of the ICT, the first strength of this course is that it is flexible.
Can you speak louder? We can't hear you well. Can you speak louder?
Yes, please.
Good.
The first strength is that it is flexible in terms
Yes.
of time and compared to face-to-face delivery mode. It at time and people do not have to face as the instructor, and in terms of face, people could the lesson from at home and another strength is know that all students have to learn at the same pace. Some students listen only once, while other students would the video 2, 3 or 4 times.
You have 1 more
And
minute. 1 more minute.
Another strength is that knowledge of IT. This may help them get the opportunity. Advantages, e-learning only students who have access to internet. When there is lack of face-to-face interaction between the instructor and learners, not question directly that is a problem. And among the suggestions,
your time is almost up. Can you go to suggestions for improvement?
Anticipating the learner. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well done, Odakayon. We are very proud of you. Well done. Okay, let's go to Dr. Habonimana. Dr. Habonimana. Dr. Habonimana, are we there? Okay, Dr. Habonimana is not online. So let's go on to, let's see who's next. I can't even say this. Kabanyegeye Henry. Are we there?
Sir, I'm here.
Okay, fine.
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Yeah, please put on your. Yeah, I can see you now in your blue shirt, your blue jeans shirt. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So you have the floor to present.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, everybody.
So for reflection of the delivery mode of the course, I thought that the course was given by a teacher, and the course was very well presented with concrete example for discussion, virtual prep, and the quizzes, and the both reinforce the understanding of the course. And what I enjoy first, many things I enjoy, just to have to be in class in order to have a course.
Okay.
Secondly, the course is delivered to you, and you can have it anywhere you are, provided you have a network.
Good.
And you can also download the course on your PC and can post it at whenever you want.
Okay.
And with your speed.
Okay.
So about the weakness, personally, I do not have observed a weakness in the mode of delivery.
Okay. Suggestions for improvement.
And the suggestion for improvement, I suggested that can organize the course immediately after the involvement of the doctoral student.
Yeah.
And also, we can add where to ask questions about your challenges.
Yeah.
And finally,
Yes.
we want the course given by one teacher only.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So,
Thank you very much, Henry. Who is asking?
Sir?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mention
We
your
are
name. Tell me
working
your name.
group.
Tell me your name. Who is talking? Tell me your name.
I'm Richard. I'm Richard.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, we are working in group. Now here Kabayenge is with Mr. Celestine, and me, I am with Gertrude.
It doesn't matter.
Will they have to present on this class, virtual class?
No, what they will do is, no problem. Since they are with you, when I call them, they turn on the video and I will see them.
Okay.
Yeah, very easy. Very easy. So let's go on to Emanuela Ahishaki. Emanuela, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right. So Emanuela, the floor is entirely yours.
Okay, thank you, Professor. For this course, I will start by the strengths. What I that the course was clear, precise, and specific because it was addressing doctoral students, and it was also good. You used also good and concrete examples.
Okay.
Yeah, you used a participatory method.
Okay.
Which helped us to be participants in your course. We were
Okay.
always applying the learned notions.
Okay.
Comparatively to face-to-face course delivery, it met our needs because we are and then we follow the course at any time after work,
Okay.
which could not have been easy for all of us if it was a face-to-face mode.
All right.
Yeah. And for weaknesses,
Yes.
I can only raise technical problems
Okay.
where we could not hear clearly what others are saying, maybe
right.
due to low internet network.
Sure.
And also, some of us missed quizzes due to weak internet. Yeah.
All right.
And sometimes we're raising the problem, but since they are technically set before, we couldn't redo again the quizzes, and
Alright.
then we missed them in these circumstances.
Okay.
For the improvement,
Yes.
though it was due to our weak internet network here, I think it would be better to talk about this issue with our authority.
Oh, yes.
Mainly with the doctor, school director, so that they set comfortable rooms with equipment enough and necessary for these classes, so that all the students may follow the course in the same
Okay, thank you.
condition.
Thank you very much, Dr. Aisha Kiye. You didn't switch on your video, so it was not easy for us to catch up. But I'm just focusing on you here. But not to worry if it's not convenient.
I didn't.
Yeah, okay, it's coming.
Actually,
It's coming on now. It's coming on now. It's okay. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, right. Very good. Yeah. That's very good. So thank you very much, Dr. Emanuela Aisha Kiye. We go on to the next person, and that's Fred Awa. Fred Awa is from Ghana, and Dr. Awa is 2 hours behind. 2 hours behind Burundi. I'm 1 hour behind Burundi. So, Fred, you have the floor.
Thank you, sir.
Is your video on? Let me just check. Yeah, is your video on, Fred? Please put on your video if it's convenient for you. If it's not, please just carry on. Fred, don't waste the time. Please carry on. Okay, I'll go on to another person if Fred is not ready. I will. Pacific, are you ready now? Pacific is still not ready. Okay, let's see who else we can take on. I can't see any other presentation here. Is any other person there that are sent in?
Presentation for Gertrude.
On who? Who is that?
Gertrude.
Gertrude, what's the time? What's the time stamp on your presentation? What time do you have? So, Gertrude, you have the floor. Yes. Gertrude, you have the floor. Time is going. Gertrude, you are not ready, so I'm going to somebody else. Richard.
Yes.
Gertrude is not ready.
Already, just read this. Only.
Okay, Gertrude, just be standing by. Fred, are you ready? Fred, are you ready? Okay, Fred is also not ready. So Gertrude, please take the floor. You know, this is a doctoral class, so doctors should be up and running and ready. So if she's not ready, Richard, then she may have to, I'm going to have to close this class. Fred, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready, sir.
Let's see your video.
Okay.
If you want to show it.
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, just give me a minute. Let me look for your file.
Okay, so strengths of the
No, not
system.
yet. Let me load your file. Yeah. Fred, you are good to go.
Okay. One strength I identify is opportunity to replay videos for better comprehension.
All right.
That means that at any given time, I can replay the video to understand things that I didn't get at first hand. Number 2 is convenience as compared to brick and block system.
Okay.
Meaning that there is the convenience of being in class when you want to be in class, not as a fixed timetable regarding regular doctoral schools.
Yeah.
Number 3, practical demonstrations that aid understanding. The facilitator does practical teaching that aids the understanding of the students, and that is another key strength. Weakness of the delivery system are identify poor internet.
Yes. Yes, go ahead. Internet connectivity challenge. Not much time for feedback from instructor. Interactions with course mates is minimal. All right, I'm presenting for you already. Recommendations for improvement from Dr. Fredawa. More should be made by instructor to respond to concerns of students. I think more time.
Improvement. More time should be paid by instructor to respond to concerns of students. Number 2, platforms should be created for students to interact with colleagues on courses talks.
Yes.
University of Burundi should invest more on internet connectivity for instructor.
Yeah. And
then finally, as I said, assignments should also be posted on the UB Doctoral platform, apart from emails sent to guarantee receipt by students on time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so very much. Let me mention a few things before I go on to the next presenter. Sir Fred, you are very right, but you know, and I like all of us to know in this class that I'm not being paid 1 cent. I don't need it. I'm doing it for free. So I do not anticipate that the rest of Burundi will invest in internet connectivity for me. I'm not. You see, I take a lot of joy. You see, you don't know what joy it gives me. You know, seeing all of you, doctoral students, and in another 2 years, when I come to the rest of Burundi for your graduation, although you'll be doing the graduation virtual one in about 2 weeks, I'll be so happy to see you. That is the payment for me. So now I'm not collecting 1 cent from anybody. I'm happy doing what I want to do. And I also want to let you know that anybody who is now expecting University of Burundi to invest for him or her on the internet is just not being realistic. As a doctoral student, you should invest in your internet connectivity. Don't expect that University of Burundi will give you internet in your bedroom. You know, as we said, you download this course in your office, in your bedroom, you take your lessons, you do your discussion forum. So don't ever expect, I'm not going to make a recommendation to University of Burundi to make internet connectivity available to you. You are sponsored doctoral students and should be able to make that leap into your investment. The last thing is that I can see that Richard is helping Gertrude to. This is doctoral class, not undergraduate. So every doctoral student should make an attempt to upgrade his skill or her skill in computing. I'm very unhappy that Richard is now telling somebody, Gertrude, okay, this is how you are going to do it. PhD, my friend, in 21st century, that's not acceptable. Richard, I hope you got that. Richard, I hope you heard me.
Yes,
Did you hear me? Richard,
yes. Yeah, yes, now, yes.
did you hear me? So what did I say? What did I say you should do? I don't like
Please
is
understand what you are saying.
oh, you don't understand it. Okay, fine. So I do not like a situation where a doctoral student like Gertrude will be sitting next to you and you're telling her what to touch. She's not an undergraduate. Dr. Bugoma, you agree with me?
Yeah, I agree, sir. I agree, sir.
Absolutely. She's not a primary school child that you'll now be telling this is how you do it. She should, before she finishes her first degree, be able to do this. Anyway, that's all on the side. Is there another person who is ready that I have not taken? Who is ready? What's the timestamp on your presentation? What time did you submit it? Yeah, so this is group 2. We welcome you to this final virtual class. Today, again, is 19th day of July, 2018. And today we are going to be reviewing, evaluating, our course. So as we all know, you're making your presentations one by one. So we are going to begin with the first person who submitted. Let's see now. Let's now have Renee. Are you standing by?
Yes.
Yeah, Renee. I can see your video is on. Good man. Yeah, let me just finish loading your presentation file, and we're good to go. Yes, Renee, you have the floor. You have 3 minutes.
Yes, thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
At the end of course, you asked us to say about the strength of the delivery mode of this course, the weakness, and the suggested for improvements.
Yes.
And so, if I start by the strength, I start by congratulating you, Professor, for your delivery course.
Thank you very
The
much,
lesson was very
Renee.
clear,
Yes.
concise, and understandable.
Thank you.
You have a long experience in online delivering courses.
Okay.
You didn't need your officer to deliver the course.
Yeah.
For example, you were in Saudi Arabia and delivered your course without any problem.
Oh, yes.
Without any
Oh, yeah.
And so the forum discussion helps us to understand, interact, and to learn from each other. The
Yes.
virtual class helps us to improve our English speaking and also to learn from each other.
All right.
And also the quizzes help us to work in a limited time environment.
All right. Weaknesses.
If I go to the weakness of the delivery of odds, this I can say that the weakness. But the only weakness is that some of our classmates didn't got access to the course.
Okay.
And there were also some trouble to attend the virtual class due to internet connection.
Okay.
This is only the weakness.
Okay.
And for suggestion, we have
applied from our professor to deliver the courses.
Okay.
And I think that it is we could apply from you
Yes.
in delivering our courses because sometimes we teach others.
All
Thank you,
right.
Professor.
Thank you very much, Rene, Dr. Sabi Mana. Thank you very much. So let us appreciate Rene Sabi Mana for the presentation and for his suggestions for improvement. Now you have to tell me how to pronounce. Is it Rene? Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yes.
Okay, that is good. That is good. So we are going to meet my good friend, my very good friend, Ramadan Yandwi. That is, everybody's my good friend. But see, Ramadan writes to me personally, to encourage me. And anytime I send messages to you, it's among the first two, to respond. So, Dr. Ramadan Yandwi, I will miss you. I'll miss all the others too. So, you have the floor to share with us your reflections on the strengths and weaknesses of this course and suggestions for improvement. You have 3 minutes. Over to you. I'm waiting. Over to you. Or I go to the next person. Okay, Ramadan is not ready. So let us go on to, let's see who is ready. Pierre Ntakiruta, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready, sir.
Very good, very good. Now, let me load your presentation and we're good to go. So, Dr. Pierre, you have 3 minutes. Please, go for it. Yes? You are not ready. Can we go on to the next person?
I am ready.
Well, yes, sir, go on.
I begin my presentation. I begin my presentation by doing competition how to drive this course. The strengths of dive mode, I can say, one, the way of making protect teacher. How to use using ICT to do this teacher. How to treat the research obtained after research. How to practice English by virtual class.
I'm having some disturbance. I'm sorry, please. I'm having some noise from Jafet, from Ramadan. You are disturbing Elvis. Please be quiet. Please, can we be quiet in the class? There's some noise in the class.
Can begin.
Yes. No, continue. Continue. Not begin. Continue.
I continue with weakness of the course.
Yes.
You have to give a course materials at the end of the course.
Okay.
It was not take into account the doctors that are undergoing training of the grant.
Okay.
It was to into account the type of whereas they are the doctor where the time zone shift.
Okay.
The course lasts a long time.
Okay.
Making the right test of the lesson was done long.
Okay.
Solution for improve. The virtual class can be organized during the weekend.
Okay.
Organized virtual class taking into account the geographical situation of our doctoral students.
Yes.
Can reduce the duration of training.
Okay.
The program to work taking into account the doctor student what type of doctor?
Good, good, good. Wonderful. Very well done, Pierre. Well done, Pierre. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Yeah. Now, let me tell you about the duration of the training. If we're doing a course in the US or in the UK, a course lasts. Ramadan, too much noise from you. Ramadan, I may take you offline. Ramadan, there's too much noise. You are talking to somebody there. Can you be a little bit quiet? Now, a course lasts for 13 weeks. A course. In the course unit system, a course lasts for 13 weeks. If we're taking this course in America or in the UK, it's for 13 weeks. And that is how we have done it. But let me ask you, do you want this course to last for 2 weeks? The entire course? Pierre,
Yes.
you want the course for only 2 weeks? Or 3 weeks?
No, I want
Which course?
if you training a long time, you can.
Okay, how many
use
weeks? No. How many weeks do you think this course, looking at the topics, how many weeks do you think is best for you? How many weeks?
2 months. 2 months. 2 months.
2 months.
Yes.
That's 8 weeks.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. So let's go on to the next person. And that's Francoise Tuyisenge. Are we there? Madam Francoise?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. Can you help me in pronouncing your name?
Tuyisenge.
So I pronounced it fairly well.
Yes, yes. Yes, you are.
Okay, what's your first, how do you pronounce your first name?
Tuyisenge.
First name? From
Tuyisenge.
I know, I got that one. Your prenom.
Francois, you pronounce very well.
Very well. So you have 3 minutes, madam, to make your presentation. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone.
Yes.
The strength of the delivery mode of this course that I have found are 5. First, the course was dispensed by a quality teacher who has a lot of knowledge. So we congratulate you, Mr. Professor, for your skills.
Thank you very much.
And second, a strict adherence to the program.
Very good.
Any activity has been performed as planned. This allowed us to go about usual activities without a conflict agenda.
Okay.
Third, the place given to the students is central.
Okay.
The course involved the doctoral students via the organization of different steps, evaluation, such as forum, quiz, virtual class, and the end of the project.
Good.
For the contents of all courses offered are interesting, necessary, and have allowed mutual learning for our doctoral training and our future professional life.
Very good.
Last and not least, we have significantly increased knowledge of the use of ICT tools.
Very good. Weaknesses?
Regarding weaknesses, only one has been noted.
Yes.
It is related to limited learning time.
Okay.
In the face of leisure and the interesting content,
okay.
Hence understanding sometimes limited.
Okay.
Besides, we can say that we have learned from the course that with ICT, the world has no boundaries.
At all.
work is done everywhere.
Yes.
It is enough to have the knowledge, the powerful tools, as well as the internet connection.
Yes.
About connection suggestion for the future, I propose that the time for learning have to be increased.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you
much
very
for your
much. Thank you
time.
very much, Madam Francoise. Thank you, Dr. Tugienge. We are going to celebrate your PhD very soon. Maybe 2 years now. 2 years from now, Dr. T.
Okay.
Dr. T is saying,
Okay, thank you.
thank you very much.
Okay.
And give my regards to your supervisor, Professor Shabani. Give my regards to him. Help me to greet Professor Shabani. That is, I give my regards to Professor Shabani. Greet him for me.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, madam. Okay. So let's go on to Elvis. Elvis, are you there? Is Elvis there? Dr. Nizigama, are we there? Okay, let's go to Daniel Rukagum. Is Daniel there? Daniel? Daniel, are you there?
Yeah.
Daniel, are you there?
I'm there.
Oh, you're there. Okay, fine. So put on your video and let's have you present your reflections in 3 minutes. Daniel, we're waiting for you. Daniel, are you still there? Okay, Daniel is not ready. Let's go on to the next person. Let's see who is next. Jafet, are you there? Yeah, Dr. Nadine Nibigira, you have the floor now.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see somebody is disturbing us with a phone call.
Wait.
Yes, okay, that's fine. So we are moving on to Dr. Melans Nduwimana. So you have the floor, Dr. Nduwimana. Please carry on.
Thank you, dear Professor. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah.
I begin by the first subject, which concerns the friends of labor model course. What I enjoyed in this labor model of course is that course was very about week at the time, and as students we have enough time for which week. We have also time in discussion forum and a bit of classroom session were very, very mutual recognition.
Okay. Weaknesses?
Regarding the weakness, what I found like weaknesses are that as students we are not very, very haven't mastered of using ICT.
Okay.
And we must make effort to have mastery of ICT.
Good.
The second weakness concerns education and account. And I know that some of us
Yep. Yes.
Getting possession with being
Yes.
and I see that we have to encourage you to go on.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I agree that we must make efforts to master the use of ICT. On your part, that's my part now. We encourage you, that you're encouraging me to make the program available on time and sometimes not overload it. Wonderful. So Thank you. I make a note of that, Melance. Thank you so very much. Yeah, you can see we're clapping for you, Melance. Thank you very much. So you can switch off your video now while we take on the next person. And that's Rene. Rene's Simbizi. Dr. Simbizi, are you there? We go on to the next person. Okuruziza, are you there, Menus? All right, you can see Menus there. Silver Ntakarutima. Who is talking? Who are you? Who is Okuruziza? Menus. My friend Menus. Yes. So, just hold on, Dr. Okuruziza. I will let me load your presentation, and then we are ready to go. Yeah, Dr. Okuruziza, you have the floor, my good Dr. Okuruziza.
Yeah, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I start by the strength of the system, where I can say that at the level of those school.
Excuse me, Dr. Menus, Dr. Okuruziza.
Yeah.
Let me congratulate you. Let me congratulate you because your voice is the clearest, very clear voice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And I can see you, with your nice broad smile. You are a happy man. You are a happy man.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Dr. Menus Okuruziza. Take the floor. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I will say that this system is very appropriate for doctoral schools. And the strength is based on efficiency and management of time.
Okay.
And freedom for professors and for students. Yes, we can start whenever we want.
Sure.
Also, it can bridge the gap from the region where there is a lack of policy. This is an example.
Yeah.
Also, it can allow to get a very big and heterogeneous audience.
Yeah.
Also, another strength is possibility to use different and the mixture of technology in learning. But I have to say that it's not appropriate for younger students because they need a face-to-face connection.
Yes, okay.
Going to the weakness.
Yes.
I just raise up the weakness of in this course, where we are heterogeneous with different operating systems.
Yes.
With different text processing.
That's correct.
For example, in the science, most of the time we use
MS Word.
LaTeX.
Yes. Okay.
Beamer is a presentation tool. And for some, including me and the other colleagues here, we are using another system. We are using Ubuntu, which is a Linux-based.
Okay.
And
please go to suggestions for improvement. You have 1 more minute. 1 more minute.
Programmed with other systems. For that is a suggestion for classes or courses. Maybe you should integrate demonstrations for other systems like Ubuntu, and also other text processing like LaTeX and Beamer presentation.
Oh, wonderful! Thank you very much. Well done. Thank you.
raised up.
Yeah, thank you so very much. Well done. You have done very well. So let's go on to the next person. Silver Ntakarutimana, are you there? Silver? Okay, we can't find Silver yet. So who else is ready? Just announce your name. Just tell me your name.
Nadine.
Nadine. Okay. Okay, let's take Nadine. We were taking Nadine. Okay, no problem. Okay, we'll take everybody. Let's take Nadine, who was presenting before, but we couldn't get a voice to come on. Well.
Okay.
No, hold on.
Can I start?
Yes, please, Dr.
Okay, thank you,
Nibigira.
Professor.
Thank you, ma'am.
I can start to congratulate you about this course because
Thank you.
if there is other teachers, I can say that you cannot found all skills as you have done for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And, first of all, I can say about strengths of the delivery mode of the course.
Yes.
This system helps as I am to develop the skills of using ICT in doctoral research.
Good.
To help you, Professor Okebukola,
Yes.
I'm sorry for an error for the name.
No, it's no problem. No problem.
As our teacher, and we follow through whatever we were. We have learned many things, and I can say that without you, I would be. It would be difficult to get those knowledges.
Thank you.
We learned, in the same lesson, we learned how to use ICT and methodology used in face-to-face.
Right.
Thank you also.
Thank you.
It's easy to do research review where it's difficult to get physical publication. I can say about it's too difficult to have any publication physically, but in Google Scholar, I found it.
Very good.
So,
easy. Okay.
But weakness of the remote, I cannot say that it's about you, but the weakness was do not come from the delivery mode.
Yes.
The context and situation of the student. Instead that in Africa problem
Okay.
and it's not problem.
Internet.
But the rest of
Okay.
it was able to access to them.
Okay.
Suggestion for improvement because in research, I'd like to have enough time to ask many questions about how to insert figures
and graphs.
in Word
Okay.
document and automatic content.
Okay. Also better to learn.
Spaces. And through this, thank you for this time.
Oh yeah. Thank you, madam. Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Nadine. Are you in a car? I can see you are in a car, Madam Dr. Nibigira. You are in your car.
Because of the kids.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please give my regards to your children. Okay, thank you. I can see you've done very well. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you. So we go on to who else wants to present now. Just tell me your name. Okay, let's take Elvis. Okay, no, let's take Elvis. No problem. I already mentioned one person. Elvis, what's the timestamp on your presentation?
Yesterday, around 1:46 p.m.
There's no around. Just give me the exact timestamp.
Okay, 1 p.m. 1:46 p.m.
1:46. Yes, I can see that. Elvis, is that Dr. Nizigama?
Yes.
Is that Dr. Nizigama?
Okay, thank you.
No, hold on. Is that you? Okay. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Yes, Elvis, we are set for you. Go
Can I
ahead.
start?
Please start, Dr. Nizigama.
Okay, thank you very much, dear Professor.
My pleasure.
I'm going to start with the strengths of the delivery mode of this course. In comparison with face-to-face mode of delivery, I found this teaching method very helpful because it allowed me to review and stop or repeat at my convenience any lesson.
Yeah.
And the second, so it allowed me to review the lessons using any device, whether it is a smartphone or a laptop or whatever. And from any place, whether being at home or from my office, or when I'm traveling.
Okay.
Third, I see that it allowed even the lecturer to lecture us from any place.
Absolutely.
Because there are times, if I'm not mistaken, when you lecture us from New Delhi or from Addis Ababa.
Oh yes, correct.
It allowed me also to stop any video I was watching and look up additional information from other sources.
Yes.
And also I see that it offers more flexibility to people who are busy like us, because most of us, though we are doctoral students, we have other professional occupations.
Very nice.
Now let me talk about some weaknesses.
Yes, weaknesses, yes.
So this mode of lecturing is somehow less engaging. I mean that students do not get opportunity to interact with the lecturer in real time.
Of course.
And the second weakness is that it requires to use internet and also some technological devices such as laptops, smartphones, and many others, which are somehow expensive, and most of us cannot really afford those devices.
Yes.
Finally, in some virtual classes, there were some noises.
Exactly.
This really prevented us from following.
Yes.
As for suggestions, I suggest that, if possible, in the next courses we may have with you, please do create a forum where we can post our questions.
Oh yes.
Because we do not get such opportunity to ask our questions in class.
Okay, yeah.
And if it is possible, also to remove any noise which may interfere with our voices in virtual classes.
Wonderful.
And finally, I do thank you a lot because I've learned a lot from reading your lessons about using ICT.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Elvis. Thank you very much, Elvis. And thank you all the others too. But Elvis, I appreciate your kind comments, and we'll make a note of all the things you have raised as suggestions for improvement. On the matter of noise in the virtual class, it is completely beyond my control. You can see somebody is laughing there, somebody is chatting with another person, phone is ringing. There's just no way I do my best with technology to adjust these things, but we'll just keep doing the best we can. But these are very valid suggestions that you have made. And yes, go ahead. Who's talking? Oh, I thought somebody wanted to say something. Okay, who is next?
Ramadan, sir.
Pardon? Ramadan. Oh, my friend. Yeah. Ramadan, you know, I've already given you a lot of praise at the beginning, and let me see where we are with you. I had, let's see.
It was yesterday at 11:22.
Yeah, 11:22.
I was second to submit my.
Yes, I know, but I called you as number 2, and you were busy somewhere. Ramadan. 1 minute. I'm loading your presentation now. So Ramadan, we're back to you. Please take the floor.
Yes, sir. Okay. here we have a electric social shortage, and you know, if there is a electric social shortage, the Wi-Fi is cutting off immediately. So I had to use my mobile phone hotspot. That's why I had some big, not big noise, but little bit noise.
No problem, no problem. Please go on.
This is from the electric generator, not from me. Okay, so by turns, here this course it has allowed me to do something, to study, and at the same time doing my job. So this job, this course, this model, this system allowed to study without losing the job and being anywhere, at home, job, anywhere, even traveling. And also it allowed me to use ICT in any research and educational step. And in this case, I had some gap in this one. Online form, how to formulate, how to do this, and then I did the gap on this way. So
Good.
this course helped me to just to fit this gap.
Yes.
So what I have enjoyed the most, this model has been designed and meets the need of most of PhD students here at the University of Burundi,
Okay.
including me.
Right.
In general, we had some kind of gap in using ICT and research.
Okay.
So this course on this model has helped me and others to fill this gap. And how can I compare this model and this system to this one to face teaching? This one we can touch many people, or many group of people.
Yes.
And this way, the model, but the face system can reach a few people.
Yes. Okay, I think we're having some challenge with your hotspot.
Your time.
Okay.
But this one, in general, it's very, very well delivered. It takes some kind of time managed, but
yes,
in general, the delivery system was very, very good. And
yeah, please, you have just one you have just 1 more minute. 1 more minute.
Thank you, sir. So the video were prepared well, and however, there is a need of supplementary supplement for the documentation.
Okay, good. Next one, forum. Please go on quickly.
Led to the board. And the forum, I think it was very good, but we need some kind of.
Okay.
Here we are working. Sometimes we are overloaded, and sometimes we get out. We have fewer time to post or to post our comments.
Okay, fine. Weekly test. One attempt, not enough. Time for attempt, also not enough. Very good. Virtual class, weak internet connectivity for some students. Now you go on to suggestions for improvement. Need to improve internet network for every student. Your suggestion is to improve good listening and understanding in virtual class. Is to pick one day in the week when we meet in a single room and do it like on an online conference. For every video or topic to add relevant supplemental material like books, articles, and websites. Wonderful. Thank you so very much, Dr. Yandwi Ramadan. I really appreciate your comments. We appreciate your feedback. And as I mentioned at the opening of this group 2, that you are one person that is, you are like the closest to me, because anytime I send a message, you are always responding and you're always giving encouragement. So I really, really, really thank you. Now, who is next?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Who is next? Okay, Jafet, you have the floor. Dr. Nzoyizu Biziki, you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you, dear Professor.
Thank you, sir.
In my presentation, I gave a strength of the mode of the delivery of this course. The course was delivered in the simplest, clear, and concise manner.
Yes.
And the course offered me elements on which I will rely in my research.
Good.
And such as code online was new for me.
Oh, good.
And in the absence of action during the course,
yes,
discussion forums helped understanding and communication with other PhD students.
Okay.
And the virtual class were the moments to develop our oral expression in English.
Okay, that is good.
And I saw that with ICT, I can finish my thesis without going to a physical library.
That is correct, very correct.
And compared to the face-to-face model, I appreciate the fact that I could take the course anytime and anywhere as long as I have an internet. So I could do something else alongside the class.
Good. Weaknesses?
Weaknesses is that during the course, there were no direct interaction between PhD students and the teacher. For by example, you could not pose the questions and have to some questions.
Okay. Suggestions for improvement?
Yeah. And to improve the course, an English course would be interesting to allow all PhD students to follow this course without any difficulty.
Okay.
And virtual classes should be organized for questions and answers.
All right.
This would remove misunderstanding, no matter how small, that we would have.
Very good.
Following our listening or video.
Wonderful. Very good, Japheth. Very good, Japheth. I really appreciate your feedback, and we'll of course use that to improve the delivery anytime the course is available or offered. So that's it. Daniel, are you set now? Daniel? Yeah, we still cannot hear well from Daniel. So, who is next? Who is next? Because I cannot hear Daniel. Okay, I was talking about Daniel's. Yeah, okay, I've seen Daniel. Okay, Daniel, please stand by. Your. I'm loading it now. Good man. Good Daniel. All right, Dr. Daniel Rukakumugufi, you have the floor. 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, yes. Okay. The first of the delivery modes of this course, I think that the professor mastered the course very well.
Thank you. Yes, next one. We are not obliged to be in class. I'll present for you now because we are running out of time. You read the course at any moment that you want. Now, weaknesses of the delivery mode. Can you take over from here now, Daniel? Okay, Daniel is not on yet. The weaknesses of the delivery mode. Daniel is saying that it would be fair to ask some questions at the time of his dispensation. Some applications are less visible when you are far. The course are spread on a long period. That means it's asking that the course should be shorter. I think somebody also made that suggestions for improvement: to regroup the students according to the level of research reached by each student. For the practice, to choose different exercises for the scientists and then for the literary people. And for all chapters on end of course project, reports. The exercise of applications can be about exercises not carried out on our topics of research. So Daniel, wonderful, well done. I have presented the thing for you, and would like to appreciate you for what you have done. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Is that Madame Francoise that is smiling? Okay. So that brings us to the end of this virtual class. I'd like to thank you all for your participation in the course. By way of announcements, please note that we will be asking you for your passport photograph for the graduation, and you'll be doing a comprehensive end of course examination. There'll be just 30 questions, and we'll give you enough time to be able to respond to the questions. So what else? Our graduation ceremony is coming up very soon, and I would like to thank you again for being wonderful doctoral students. You are the best in the world. You are the best. You are the best. You are the best. Congratulations. Congratulations. I wish you all well in all the other courses, and don't hesitate if you think you need some ICT input into your work. I'm very glad to help. So until next time, it is bye-bye.
I have a question.
Yeah, question, yes, question.
Me, I haven't a score of the end of course. But I have
You're going to get it. You know what we did? No problem. You see,
I haven't a score of the end of a project course.
Yes, I heard you.
And also Nadine also.
Dr. Nibigira, don't worry yourselves. You see, I don't mark those things. I sent to 3 assessors, and I found that some of them have not returned. So don't worry. You all will get your scores. You get your scores. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Madam Nadine Nibigira, have you arrived at your destination now? Or are you still on the road?
Yes, you are together with yeah.
Are you? No. What I mean is, you were in the car. Have you arrived with your children to their school or somewhere now?
No. I stay alone.
No. What I mean is, are you still in the car? You were in the car when you made your presentation.
Yeah, I stay in the car because the kids stay in the house because I don't want the disturbance.
I see. That's nice. Oh, you left the room to go to your car to be able to. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh yeah, I can see. Oh yeah, you are still in the car. So when the class is over, you are going to meet your children. I can see you doing like this. I can see you doing like this. Okay then, everybody, bye now. Take care. Bye. Thank you. All the best. Okay.